Hey guys, it's CHF Breyers here, and I finally got around to making an official BreyerFest loot video for 2016 Carnival. My camera did break halfway through making one of these videos, so it will be on my iPhone, so I'm apologizing for the quality. When I do get a camera, I will be making better quality videos where everything's clearer and it's not such a small screen. I apologize for any background noises. I have a lot of animals and a lot of family. So I'll just try to get through this pretty quickly. Overall, this was my favorite year so far, but we'll see how next year turns out. I didn't get as much as I got last year, but I definitely got better quality models, and my money definitely went to some higher end models, which was my goal for this year. So I did have a really good turnout. So I'm gonna get started with non-model horse stuff that I got. First off, I got this Sport of Kings and Cowboys poster from someone who was walking around the covered arena and handing them out. And I just took one because why not? So I can hang that up in my room. And then underneath here, I got a tote bag that I was using all weekend from Chelsea's Model Horses. I bought a horse from her, so she used it to pack him up for me. Then I just have this equine collectibles like bookmark or card or something. There's nothing on the other side. I got an Equilosity schedule, a magnet from Chelsea's Model Horses. The BreyerFest magnet is down on the fridge. I have my four special run tickets, sorry. My 4 special run tickets, my 2 ends of the celebration model tickets, my bag checkout ticket, my youth show thing, my ticket for being in line for the Breyer store, my parking pass, a book that I picked up from the youth show on common breeds and their colors, which I actually used to help assign some breeds for my next show. Here's the 2016 program with all the special runs and some really cool stuff in there. And then I got the 2016 hobby directory and a Carnival shirt. And then underneath all of this is my new in box and signed Imperator. So now on to models. I'm just including him because he was here when I got back from BreyerFest. This is Honeysuckle. He is the 2016 Collectors Club 4th pony in the Berry series, I believe. He's a roan done on the Icelandic mold. He's really stinking cute. I had him for sale originally. I didn't want to keep him. Not a fan of the mold, but after getting him and looking at him in person, I absolutely fell in love with him. And then my only store special that I got this year, this is Dagdia. Not really into black horses, especially all black horses like this. But I did need him to show in the youth show for me. And I also absolutely love the British mold, especially with the Laredo mane. And seeing him in person again just made me love him. So I definitely enjoyed picking him up, and it was worth it. One of my special runs is Bozeman. He is a blue roan pinto on the Wyatt mold. He was really nicely done. His shading's fantastic. Mine only came with a few minor flaws, but he did show as well at the youth show for me on Saturday. And he did really well in a large paint class, so he's definitely going to be staying and showing for me. And then the surprise horse for this year, I did end up getting 2 of these guys. I tried for 2 different ones, but I got 2 of the most common, the black and white or the really dark bay Overo. He's really cute, actually. I'm keeping one of them and the other one will be for sale simply because I just don't need two. Esprit is not really a good show mold simply because of the awkward shoulder and the leg, but I might be able to find a breed for him and a spot for him to show. And then here is Sheila. She's a paint done on the Bobby Joe mold. Again, I loved her from the promo photos, but she was a little off in the promo photos, but they all were, and they all always look so much better in person, either better or worse. And this year all the special ones look better, so I'm happy I was able to get her. And then here is Mamacita. She's the dappled bay on the Hermosa mold, and her full Chico, who both showed and placed at the youth show on Saturday, which was actually really shocking for me. I love the mold and will be looking for Hermosa and Corazon. And they're just really, really cute, and I'm happy I got them. Another special one that I got is Namid. Half are matte, half are glossy. And I did end up with the glossy. If I had gotten the matte, I was not going to keep her. The matte just seems really plain to me, especially because, again, she's a really dark bay, almost black horse. So I don't really collect the black horses. So I'm glad I got a glossy so she can stay for sure. And then my only buy at the swap meet this year was a Toulouse. He is the BreyerFest 2008 raffle model. There were 26 of him made, and I ended up getting the one that came straight from the auction, actually. The lady didn't win him. She purchased him from there. So that was really cool. He was my most expensive buy this year, but definitely worth it because I now have every OF newsworthy besides the 2 one-of-a-kinds. So that was really cool that I could finish my conga this year. And then I got Ferrano. She will not be showing because of conformation and flaws that mine happened to come with. But I did want her because she's gorgeously painted. She's a dappled gray on the Make-A-Wish mold. She's really, really cute. She does have some subtle shading in there. But I just like to look at her, and even picking her up is like really cool. I love her in gloss. And then here's my out-of-box Emperador. He's the 2016 Celebration model. Again, I don't have my good camera, so you can't see the belly stamp. But that is him. He did not place in the Celebration model class, but I also ended up with 2 really bad ones, quality-wise, which is okay. I don't usually show the Celebration models. There's my other surprise. And this is the horse I bought from Chelsea's Model Horses in the Clarion. This is Wyatt. I believe he's the 2013 Premier model, or 2014. I can't remember which year he's from. Mine is completely LSQ other than white marks you can't see on his leg because of my iPhone. I really love him, and he will be showing for me as well. And then here is Bluegrass Bandit, who was my deal of the week, actually. I ended up getting her for $30 new in box, and she showed and placed in the top 3 at the BreyerFest Youth Show. So for $30, I feel like that was a really good buy, and I'm very happy I got her. And then in the vendors, in the covered arena, I just picked up a glossy Appaloosa CC Shuffle. She's the only thing that I ended up getting from there, which is completely fine. But she was one of the ones I was after this weekend, and I'm really happy I picked her up. And then here is a little Pebbles I picked up in the Clarion as well. Completely flawless, just doesn't stand very well, which is an easy fix. I got her for $60, and I'm really happy I picked him up. Very cute. And then over here, I believe her name is Aro Verde, but again, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. She's like a translucent greenish yellow kind of color. She was my pickup from the Breyer Mercado. I was intentionally supposed to get her on Friday, and I was waiting in line, and the line stretched all the way to the covered arena, and I honestly was not standing in that. So I left, and I walked in with no line on Sunday right before I left, and they had a ton of her left over, so I just picked one up. And then I did end up getting Zebu. I was going to try for the silver, but they had run out, so he was the only one that I hadn't gotten already, so I just picked him up, and he will be for sale. And then I got this really nicely done Aurolusa on the Peterstone Arabian mold. He was my first buy at the Clarion of BreyerFest. He kicked off all my purchases. And then my other buy from the Clarion was the glossy version of Once Upon a Time. So I can now add him next to my matte version that I got last year. He's really cool. I'm glad I could get him. And then we are going to go around so you can see my minis. I picked up a handful of minis this year, mostly vintage minis. I got this really cute standing thoroughbred mare foal, who just has that on her neck. She was, I believe, like $3. I also got the scratching Morgan foal, this drafter who just has a couple flaws on his butt. I picked up a G1 drafter who's probably my favorite mini. I love G1 drafters. He's the first one that I have. Definitely will be looking for more. I got this really cute Appaloosa Arabian mare, also vintage. And I also picked up a Spirit. See if you can get him better. There we go. He's really, really cute, and I'm glad I was able to pick one up. And finally, I picked up Copacabana from the Mercado. I got those two together, and I just walked right in and bought one without a line. So I'm really happy about that. So these are all my models I picked up at BreyerFest this year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Expect better quality videos from here on out as soon as I get my camera fixed. But I just wanted to show you guys what I got and not keep you waiting any longer. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon.